The Milwaukee Bucks have a real secret weapon on their hands. The Milwaukee Bucks just signed point guard Myles Powell from the New York Knicks to a two-way contract. Myles Powell is in his rookie season and he was an undrafted free agent by the New York Knicks, and it was a pretty big surprise that he wasn't drafted this draft class. Myles Powell is one of those guys that are just an absolute bucket. He put up 17 a game in college on really efficient shooting where he shot 34% from deep and 42% from the field. In college, Myles was known for his big shot ability and clutch play. He hit multiple big shots and game winners in college. Before getting signed to the Milwaukee Bucks on a two-way deal, Myles Powell was playing for the Westchester Knicks in the G League. Over in the G League, Myles is thriving, almost averaging 18 a game and 43% from the field and 44% from deep. Myles is keeping his aggressive playing style from college on more efficient numbers. The Milwaukee Bucks are looking really good this year, as they always do, which would take a lot of pressure off Myles Powell if he's not ready to enter the NBA yet. Whenever Myles is ready, I think Milwaukee would be lucky to have him. If Myles is able to play right away, I think the Milwaukee Bucks would really benefit from that. If Myles is able to play, the Milwaukee Bucks would be helped tremendously because he's an absolute bucket and would provide a ton of scoring off the bench. The Bucks have a pretty solid starting lineup, but if they're able to get a true scorer like Myles Powell off the bench, that would help them tremendously. Similar to Lou Will in a way, Myles Powell can score in a multitude of ways, and he's also a very good three-point shooter, which helps his case. If Myles isn't ready to join the NBA right away, he might want to go back to the G League and hone his skills a little bit better, where he could learn the Milwaukee Bucks system and learn to play with different players. And after he gets comfortable in the G League with the Bucks G League team, maybe he can come back to the NBA and start playing for the Bucks when it gets closer to playoff time. If Myles Powell continuously works on his game and continues to grow in terms of three-point shooting and just general scoring, I think Myles Powell could be a really dangerous six-man option for the Milwaukee Bucks for years to come. He has a J.R. Smith / Lou Williams type of just bucket-getting attitude. Myles would also take a ton of pressure off Giannis and Chris Middleton with his scoring ability and allowing them to sit on the bench at times. I think Myles is really underrated, and I think he could really be a household name going forward. I feel like Myles has some qualities from both J.R. Smith and Lou Williams. J.R. Smith more for his three-point shooting and Lou Williams just for his general scoring ability. Lou Williams was a decent three-point shooter, but he's not as good as J.R. Smith in my opinion, and I think Myles percentage-wise is better than both of them. And especially for the new NBA where three-point shooting is really important, that would really help his game out. Myles has all the talent in the world, but he really needs to work really hard because that's what makes a player really, really good. And I really do believe that Myles will work hard for his NBA career. I think the Bucks need to view this guy as a real project that could really, really work out and help them from years to come. And I think they realize how good that Myles Powell could potentially be just based on the fact that they gave him a two-way contract and took him away from the New York Knicks. I believe that after this season, the Milwaukee Bucks will view Myles Powell as a really good player that can help them from years to come and sign him to a multi-year deal. Any team, no matter how good they are, always needs bench scoring, so if Myles Powell continues to grow, he will be a very valuable commodity for any team. If Myles proves that he's a true NBA player, he could really help the Milwaukee Bucks bench scoring and take them to another level. Myles is the type of player that can absolutely take over a game and put up 20 in any given night. When Myles is getting really hot and just scoring at will, he could also kick out to wide open teammates when he's getting double teamed. Having a player like Myles on any team would really help their team out, especially off the bench, but especially on a team like the Bucks who has championship aspirations, you really need a guy like Myles on that team. Anyways guys, let me know in the comments if you think Myles could be that six-man type player in the league for years to come, or if you think he's just going to fade away as time goes on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out guys.